Hello, everyone, and welcome to our online lesson again. And again, this is Teacher RJ, and today we'll be discussing still with Unit 3 in our book. We're still with fractions, and this time we are in part 2 of our lesson. But this time it's part 2B. I put this into this partition so that you guys will have the time to understand in each part of our topic. So here we have in part 2B, we are now learning comparing or arranging mixed numbers. Okay? In the previous video, we were learning about comparing and just to compare normal fractions. But this time we have these mixed numbers. Okay? So, and after that, we'll be learning also ascending or descending orders. That will be in part 3 of this video. Okay? So anyway, before we go and start with the main topic, let's now learn some vocabularies. Okay? So we have here compare, because you might hear me using these words often. So it's better to know these vocabularies. So compare means to examine. Okay, look at this. Compare means to examine the differences between numbers. Okay, anyway, we're talking about numbers. That's why it's mathematics. Okay, so examine the differences between numbers, quantities, or values to decide whether, okay, it is greater than or smaller than or equal to another quantity. Okay, for short, we're comparing here in this unit. We're learning how to compare fractions, whether their values are greater than or smaller than. Okay, that's a short explanation of that. Okay, now how about this? What do we mean by ascending order? Because this is what we're going to learn later on. So ascending order is the arrangement of the numbers, because we're talking about numbers here. Okay, arranged in a series that begins with, take note on this, with the least or smallest value. So I'll just add up value, and ends up with the greatest or largest value. Okay, so for short, simple explanation to this is like if you were arranging numbers. Okay, for here, this is just an example. Let's say I will ask you to arrange this. If we're arranging numbers in order, ascending order, let's say we have this 5, 9, 2, 7. Okay, 6. Okay. So the ascending order of this. Look at this. Take note. Try to see the example. Okay, if we're going to arrange this in ascending order, it will start with, as what they said, series that begins with the least. So the least value here is 2. So we go 2, then we have 5, then we have 6, then we have 9. That will be as in ascending order. Okay? So that's an ascending order. Now, let's move on to this next one. What is this? Descending order. Again, descending order is an arrangement in a series that begins with the greatest or the largest, let's say again, value. Okay, I use the word value of a number, and ends with the least or smallest value of the number. Okay, there you are. So again, if we're having the same explanation, or sorry, the same number, if we're using the same number, paste it. There you go. Oops. Okay. We have 5, 9, 2, 6, and they said descending order. So the descending order is just the reverse of the other one. So it'll be 9, 6, 5, oh sorry, 2. That's it. Okay? So that is the meaning of this ascending and descending. How about this arranging? Arranging is to move and organize into a particular order. So that's what we did earlier. See, we if this is the numbers there, when we arrange into ascending order, so we arrange them like this. That's called arranging. And when we do descending order, so we arrange them. We're arranging them into its descending order. So that's arranging, move and organize into a particular order. Okay, so how about this? Greater than. I think you already remember this. Greater than, when you were, I think in grade 1, you already know what's greater. Greater than meaning bigger value. Okay, lesser than, okay, sorry, less than, greater than, lesser than, okay, they're the same. Lesser than, greater than. So lesser than or less than, smaller value with, okay, so these are the symbols. So symbols here, so please take note on the symbols, because sometimes in certain problems they don't allow you to change the position of the certain numbers. Okay, so all you got to do, remember, greater than, okay, greater than is positioning to the left. It's like this. It's greater than. Less than is like this. Okay, I hope you understand that. Okay, so that's most of the words that I'm gonna use in this lesson. That's our vocabularies for today. Okay, so let's move on now with this comparing or arranging mixed numbers. Okay, arranging. Okay, here we got not much. Now here we're comparing. Okay, let's change this with comparing. Comparing mixed numbers, whether it's ascending or descending, it depends on the problem. So here I'm just explaining to you here. Let's say we go with which number is greater than. Okay, it's the same thing. So when you have a mixed number with the same whole number, of course, okay, because if it's different whole numbers, it's easy to identify. But here, if we have two the same whole numbers, very easy. All you got to do is just, okay, again, is just the same thing what you did in the previous lesson. Okay, take the LCM of the denominators of each mixed number. Okay, you need not to include the whole number there, because it's very obvious that they're the same. So look at that. So 9 put here and 15 put here. Then the same thing, do the division. I love to use division here. So all you got to do is to, okay, here I choose 3, so 9 divided by 3, 3, 15 divided by 3, 5, then again I continue with 3, 3 divided by 3, 1, 5 divided by 3, you cannot do anything, so you copy down. So this one is already 1, you bring it down. So now 5 divided by 5, of course you have to use 5, it becomes 1. Okay, so there you are. So what will be your LCM? So just 3 here times 3 is 9 times 5 is 45. So this 45 now will be your new denominator. So again, you write your this one, this fraction line, and this one, equal signs first. Copy the number, equal sign, this line, then put the new denominator 45, and also likewise here 45. Then okay, so do the procedure that I taught you in the previous video. So 45 divided by 9 is 5 times 7, this numerator 7, that's where I get that 7, times 7 is 35. So you put the 35 there, and now you have your new, or your equivalent fraction of 7 over 9 is 35 over 45. Okay, so let's go with the other number here. Okay, 11 over 15. So the same thing, 45 divided by 15 is 3 times 11. 11 is this numerator. So we have 33 over 45. Okay, so again, our problem is to find the greater value, or the greater number. So therefore, the greater number, remember the position of your finger, like that, like that, like that. Okay, so which one is bigger in numerator? Is 7 over 9. So we have 35 over 45 is greater than 33 over 45. So then after that, take the original fraction. Okay, take the original fraction. Okay, here I did not write the set because I don't want you to be confused. I'm just putting the fraction, the original fraction here, okay, but without the whole number. Okay, without the whole number. So what we got here, 7 over 9. See, 35 over 7 over 9, the equivalent fraction is 35 over 45, so that's 7 over 9. And 33 over 45, the equivalent fraction is 11 over 15. So that's our answer. Okay, we're not finished yet. Why? These are just fractions, right? You must remember, don't forget to write the whole number. Okay, therefore the greater mixed number here is 4 over 4 and 7 over 9. Okay, so that's the greater mixed number. I hope you understand this, because after that, don't worry, we'll be having more practice on this. Okay, so I'll see you. This is just for in this special case, mixed numbers. So I'll see you in the next video. Okay, bye bye.